What do you think's responsible for your success?
My father.
Because of everything he taught you?
Absolutely.
How would you describe what he was like?
Well, he was a tough, hard-working golf pro, and he learned both ends of the business the hard way, by experience and by personal and fun. And he was tough. He never let up. He stayed tough all his life. And as a matter of fact, I think about it, he died a tough guy. He played 27 holes of golf the day he passed, and he was tough.
What do you think you most learned from him?
Oh, he was honest, and he was probably as honest as I've ever seen anyone. He said it the way it was. He did it the way it was. He helped everybody he could. He contributed. Probably the toughest guy that he dealt with was his son.
Why did your father say you were his worst hire ever to run the golf pro shop?
Well, he picked on me. As I said, his son. He was tough on me. He never backed off. He played tough, worked hard, and died hard.
Between growing up in the Depression, having, not a lot of money when you were younger, and even those early tour days when, funds were scarce, what did that teach you about savings?
Well, of course, in my family, my father and our family had no money most of our early lives. We would come out and hunt rabbits and pheasants and take them home, and my mother would soak them in salt water overnight, and we'd eat them the next day, and that was great stuff. But that was part of all of the education. And my father, when he bought groceries, if he didn't have enough money to pay for it, I remember him scraping up enough money to go pay the bill, and he did. And he sacrificed the things that he liked to pay the bills for groceries that we ate. And that was his life. That was the way he lived in the early days. And of course, he told me how he appreciated the fact that he was lucky enough to be a golf pro and to be able to make a living doing what he was doing.